Welcome, everybody. I am Andy Little, one of the co-chairs of the CME Committee for ACOEP, joined by my co-chair, Chris Colbert, and we are here with the one and only Dr. Michael Weinstock. Mike, thanks so much for coming on and kind of giving us a highlight of what we look forward to seeing for the ACOEP Scientific Assembly.
Honored to be here, Andy, and I am super excited. I've spoken at these before, and it's always a great conference. We're going to be talking about some bounce back cases. Wouldn't really be Weinstock, I guess, without that. And the thing is, with these cases, we try to thread the needle between not too obvious and not too esoteric cases that we all might have handled in an identical way. However, we're going to point out some red flags, some things that I talk about a lot, like if it's not in the differential, won't be in the diagnosis, right? And then reveal the bounce back visit. So hopefully it will be instructive and hopefully it will help us to all improve patient care and safety.
Mike, that's perfect. I'm sure it will be extremely engaging as well, and that we can walk away and learn something from that. And speaking of the theme of learning something from your conversations, there's a lot to you, Mike. There's more than just a juggernaut of emergency medicine, a fond lover of teaching as well. Please give us a little bit about your interest in music.
So about 15 years ago, I started the Big Rockin' Blues Band, and that's a really nice way to leave the sort of sterile fluorescent emergency department and do something more creative and impactful as far as music and fun and dancing and energy. And I've always loved the blues, Muddy Waters, Willie Dixon, Robert Johnson, and bringing that to people has been just a really, really great joy. And when I'm up there on the stage, I'm lost in the music. I'm not legit, not like cliche, but I'm actually lost in that music, which is a great place to be when you've just finished a busy shift.
That is
so
awesome.
I love that we brought this up because I think it's worth pointing out to people. Each of us are musicians. Each of us play an instrument. So I want each of us to ask a question. So I'll answer first. Well, Chris, you'll answer first. I'll answer second, and then we'll have Mike answer. And he's going to lead us out with a cool little riff. But what's an instrument you currently play and an instrument you wish you played? And Chris, you get to go first.
I attended undergrad on a partial music scholarship playing percussion. I always wanted to play the trombone. I've always admired the position of the trombone and how the variety, but percussion I love. And I'm a really big fan of jazz trombonist, and even within the orchestra as well. As I nerd out a little bit, thank you for your understanding. I enjoy music, and for me it's percussion, and if I could pick one, it would be the trombone.
All right, so I actually grew up a trumpet player and played all through high school and was all state, way in another lifetime, still play a little bit. But if there was another instrument I could pick up, I've always wanted to play the guitar well, because I can play a couple songs, but like the ability to riff and kind of change with just the keys has always been something I've wanted to spend time to master. And so the guitar would be it. Because I've been to gigs like the one that Mike puts on, and I'm just always enamored by the guitar players. They just always do a stellar job. So.
And the closing. All right, Mike.
You ready for the big close?
Let's do it.
Right. Well, here we go.
With sunglasses on, ladies and gentlemen, Mike, we are really excited about your participation in giving these great lectures and that nice riff at the end. It doesn't get any better than ACOEP. Ladies and gentlemen, we're looking forward to you being a participant, and Andy and Mike as well.
Can't wait. Thanks, guys.